Top of the morning, everybody, man. Corey went live last night. You know, he addressed several things. You know, he had to address the PDF. You know, he had to address the whole incident on camera. And of course, he addressing Joe Buttons and letting them know what it is. When you under this type of scrutiny, facts rarely matter. So let's see how he gonna try to get the public back on his side, because the firestorm is real and TMZ is backing it.
Everybody is called a media firestorm. My voice, I'm shocked. I didn't know. My voice got so powerful that the media, not bloggers, not fat girls with YouTubes, not busters who buy cigarettes 1, 2, 3 at a time. We ain't worried about them. They weren't never the problem. What it is, we have mass media trying to shut down the voice of Corey Holcomb and the 5150 show, and of course, the bloggers who are envious of what we do are going to join in. Ever since TMZ has gave a one-sided version of what happened, it then got to the point where even a man like me, who I don't walk around living in fear, but I fear for my life now because I see what has been said about me, and they are desperate to bring me down because the word pedophile has been thrown in the mix. And let me tell you something. This is deep. I am no pedophile. I have never been accused of being a pedophile. I have never had charges of being a pedophile. This is something that's coming from the mass media, TMZ. Ever since they said what they said, they trying to get at me for real. Let me tell you something, what they do, because they did this to Michael Jackson. They did this to Martin Luther King. They did this to Malcolm X. They did this to so many people. When they ready to come get you, they assassinate your character so people don't look at you as a human being. They look at you as a villain. So they're using mass media now to come holler at your boy.
All right, real quick. The character assassination tactic is old, as we all know. This go back 100 years or more. Anytime there's a significant figure. Now, for Corey to put himself in that same realm as MLK, Malcolm X and things, that's a little much. But at a lower level, it is the same technique, because once you're not respected, what you say doesn't matter, as we all know. And if they can dehumanize you, they can justify doing anything to you. What a lot of people don't realize, though, is when our own people participate in it, that is what happened when we got off those ships and why it went on for a couple 100 years. The same reasoning. 3/5 of a person, not really human. It will allow certain behaviors that you would not do to a person that you regard as an equal. So he has a point with that. It's an old technique, and for our own people to participate in it is really kind of sick when you think about it. You know what I mean? Let's get back to it.
This isn't little weak bloggers. Little weak bloggers have been talking crazy about me ever since I've been on air. But TMZ took a one-sided story of a woman who's addicted to drugs and quite dangerous. They showed a video recently where me and this woman got into it. And I can't hold back anymore. Listen, this woman was stalking me for a long time, and it was proven in court. And on top of that, I told people that this woman is a troublemaker and she sells drugs. TMZ knows that I have a restraining order against this woman and her boyfriend. So I've never heard of a woman getting hit or punched, whatever you want to say, and I get a restraining order against her. The story is not being told the right way, but I want to show you something about this innocent woman, because they will make it seem like this woman is innocent. In fact, this lady went on TMZ who is in collusion with her. Sean Holly, the drug addict woman, and TMZ are all in collusion together to try to bring me down. Let me show you a video, because this woman even said in one of her TMZ videos, I'm not allowed at the Improv, but that's not true. This is the footage that goes in the security office of the Improv. It says Shrine of Crime right there. And we blotted out some of the people's faces because the truth is, we don't want to show everybody, but I'm not banned from the Improv. But you know who is banned from the Improv? Right there. Right there. Right there.
All right, y'all, real quick. The perception is more impactful than reality a lot of times. A lot of people don't have critical thinking skills. A lot of people can't line up the facts side by side and make an assessment. You understand? It's what sounds better. It's what they hear more frequently. It's not about what's more accurate or what can be proven. We all know it's a narrative driven. Everybody uses that. 5-10 years ago, you didn't hear that. Now all you hear is you trying to create a narrative. Don't change the narrative. The narrative. Once again, this is another old technique. This go back 100 years as well. World War I, World War II with propaganda. The news know that they can control the information that goes out to you. So if you get flooded with something, it bypasses your critical thinking. And if it's being said by everybody, it must be true. There's nothing to counter it. You see other countries that engage in that, whether it be China or other countries where they control the flow of information on the internet because what they allow through will be accepted as true. And you won't have nothing to bounce it up against if you're getting flooded with one thing. So, like I said, this is really just a media situation, but there are systemic problems that he's bringing out that are bigger than him, or bigger than all of us. So let's get back to it.
If she's seen up there, they are supposed to call the manager and the cops immediately. I'm not banned from the Improv. I don't have a criminal history. This woman stabbed everybody who called her innocent. I know what I'm doing. When a drug addict is talking crazy to me and following me, I'm telling you, I know what they do to people. In that video where I got into a skirmish with the dude that was her boyfriend, I don't know if you know this, I'm gonna say it. Since then, she stabbed that man and tried to accuse him of the R word. He now has a restraining order against her. She tried to get one against him. It was denied. She went to jail for that man. And it wasn't no let her out overnight, because they couldn't let her out overnight, because when you go to jail and you are high like that, they let you air out in the cell besides your crime. So everybody who saw that thing, innocent woman, no, Corey Holcomb was protecting himself and always will protect himself against drug addicts. Now they have something online, once again, about this pedophile thing, and it's going too far. So my lawyer said, you don't even have to really talk about that for real, but just make sure everybody knows this. I'm no pedophile. Never been accused before in my life of being a pedophile. I despise a pedophile. Anybody who would do anything physically, I ain't living like that. And I've never lived like that. But I understand the media firestorm that's happening to Corey Holcomb because, these people know I have evidence against them that's going to bring them down, so they have to destroy my credibility first. They have to destroy my credibility like I'm a villain. But I want to say to TMZ, who I know is watching, I've already given the evidence to my lawyer and a few other people. So it's out of my hands. So if you guys want to come at me, there's nothing I can do. You know the case is coming. Sean Holly, TMZ, and of course the drug addict woman. I mean, she has nothing to lose, so she'll do whatever you guys want her to do. She'll say whatever you guys want her to say. But my day in court is coming. And I don't even have time for court because I live a glorious life. I work and perform. It's just my voice got too powerful for some powerful people, and they're sending this media firestorm at me, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. I showed everything I need to show because they said this is an innocent woman. This woman, since I had the incident with her, she stabbed a man. So all you guys who don't know what you're talking about is predictable because you have feeble minds. Now let's get to this next soft, and I ain't finna spend a lot of time on it. I'm gonna spend about 10 minutes on this. The cat Fruit Booty Budden said something about me. And okay, yeah, I wear a dusty hat. I forgot all the stuff he said right now. Yeah. Clothes dirty, no shape up, all that. Fruit Booty Buttons. Oh yeah, and I can't fight. Yeah, I can't fight. You didn't talk about the women you beat up. You act like I didn't even say that. I said you beat up women. Because it is a fact. You beat up women. TMZ is not after you because your voice isn't as powerful as mine. So you can come on and say whatever you want to say. You and the sissies and the scammer girl that's on your show. See, you couldn't get Melissa Ford to go along and laugh with you like you wanted. So you got this scammer girl who is all over the internet. If you do research on that girl on his show, she's a scammer. She takes people money and everything. You gotta go, Mike? Okay, I'll catch up with you. Unless you wanna go now. Okay. So, hey, Fruit Booty Buttons, you gotta say something about the women that you beat up. I know you wanna signify on me, but say something about the women you beat up.
All right, y'all, there it is. Now, based on, covering this stuff for 3, 4, 5 years, whatever, this doesn't seem so egregious that he can't bounce back from it. And I've been saying he may even grow from it as well, because with everything that's being said against him, whether it's PDF or this or that, typically evidence trickles out. Typically people will come out the woodwork to prove something. So it may be a rumor at first, and if there's truth to it, all of a sudden, like you saw with Puff, you see it with anybody where there's a certain narrative out there, and then it's like, all right, now we need some evidence, and then it starts coming out because there's money involved. So they're going to tell you the real. You'll see pictures, text, videos, right? I haven't seen any of that on Corey yet, right? And with him doing the defamation and going the other way with the lawyer, they better produce something or it's going to cost somebody something. So he's either going to get paid or get proven to be what they're saying he is. So we don't know, but the way it's looking now is I think he's going to come through this. He's learned a lot through this too, because he used to be kind of like bulletproof, meaning he didn't care. Nobody's really bulletproof, but he really didn't care because he's a comedian. He has tough skin because he could dish it and take it. Now he's learning the greater game, even after all those years in the industry. And I think he's going to take that, armor himself, and then, move forward a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? So, let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I appreciate all the support, and we'll keep you posted. Till next time, man, it's your boy Dell. We out.